practicality is not a concern right now for that sumo. Like we can take the sumo for the long rides. That kind of close call is something odd. Because like I always say, a best car is not how fast it can go, how fast it can stop. Why Kia SONET? You have a lot of brands in the same segment, but I have that. It's a 2-liter diesel, 97 model. So still I have in my home, in my garage. Manufacturers are they suggesting us to pay any warranty or any extended warranty for this transmission especially?
Yeah, yes, there is a extended warranty for transmission and the engine as well. So we have to pay upfront 50,000 rupees when we buying the car.
Mm-hmm.
So that will cover you for 5 years. Any damage that is going to happen in your gearbox and engine warranty. So that is extended warranty for 5 years.
5 years, 50,000 to 5 years.
Yeah.
I think that is something which is very lesser when comparing to other manufacturers. I think,
especially with if you are having the DCT, you have to go for it.
DCT itself will cost 2 lakhs.
Yeah, so you can climb it in that.
So that is I think even they know this is gonna happen because which is something that Volkswagen doesn't reveal to their buyers when they are going to buy Polo GT or something like that. Because that DSG gearbox will definitely give problems after 60 or 70,000 kilometers on the clock. So it is going to cost minimum of 1.5 to 2 lakhs. So that they don't talk about it. Actually, when you see the car price is very less.
Yeah.
But after 5 years, they know their owners are going to come back for paying back again 2 more lakhs. So that is a kind of a great advantage for their owners actually. I mean the manufacturers actually. But if Kia is telling their owners that this is gonna happen, so just be preventive and take this as an option. So I think that's something good. So you're gonna end up in problem. Just be prepared.
Yeah. So it is kind of an insurance only. So it might happen, it might not happen. But if it is happening, then you have a safeguard with you.
Yes. I think again the goal is on our side. So let me be not worried when for 5 years at least.
Yeah, of course.
So by that time we should at least target on clocking 1.5 clocks.
Yeah.
If something is happening, let me be prepared. So it is okay. So and what is a big problem that you have faced in this car?
Big problem, I would say mileage only.
Fuel efficiency. And I can understand. I can understand the pain behind 8 to 9 kilometers per liter because current fuel prices are going to rockets. So it is a pain. Yeah, since we are in Tamil Nadu, at least we can be on the happier side. What if we are in somewhere in the north or something like that? It is nearly 112 rupees per liter. I think in Delhi.
Yeah.
Even in Bangalore it is expensive. I think so. Yeah. Even in Kerala it is expensive. So we are in the cheaper side. So like yes, we pay a lot for fuel. I know that you are driving nearly 30 kilometers per day. Is it a daily use or like how it goes? How much do you spend for fuel?
It is very high, I would say, and it completely depends upon how you utilize it. It will vary person to person how you use it. Say for example, if I am driving this car all 30 days to office, like 30 kilometers up and down, I would end up spending somewhere around 10,000 to 12,000 based on traffic. It might exceed also, but yeah, close to somewhere 10k to 12k.
10k to 12k per month. Only for fuel.
Only for fuel.
So somewhere around, I'm pretty sure that you might be having a high fuel efficient bike with you? Like, I'm pretty sure you would be having. What is the bike that you want?
I have a Glamour with me. So I used to take that to office. I used to spend only 500 rupees for the same
Per week?
Per not like bi-weekly. It's 500. Still, it is more efficient for me. But yeah. So it is not a everyday use in traffic. I would say not because of transmission or engine. It is because of fuel efficiency. But yeah, it is fun to drive, especially in traffic. You don't need to worry about being stressed with clutches and all those stuff. Even if the same road it is full of traffic, as I said, in Glamour I have to use clutches in my hand. So here it is so sophisticated. You have to just put your shoes on your brake. It will hold it for you. But yeah, you need to know how to balance it. It will vary people to people. But if you end up driving this car in traffic for 30 kilometers on daily basis, you should be prepared for it, for paying like minimum 10,000 rupees.
And that is always a pain behind a car enthusiast. Obviously, we drive such a good car, but we would be having a Honda Activa or some good fuel efficient bike in our home. So that actually, like, it is worth of spending, no? So it is fine. And how much do you rate this vehicle?
I would rate 8.5 or close to 9. I would love this. Only drop I say is with the fuel efficiency, and only that is the real pain for me. Other than that, everything is super exciting about how much we pay, like what we pay and how we get what we get. So that is more accurate, I would say. I love this car, especially my wife loves this car. It is so pet for her because it's her decision to go for this car, and she's also kind of little car enthusiast. So she loves about cars as well, and her decision was just to go for this because it is completely I like it because I drive it and she drove this car, and it is equally easy for girls to drive this as well. So she used to take this and to little supermarkets and little inside the town. She drives this, and it is super easy for anyone to use it. It is so we don't need to think too much to drive this car. That way.
So lot of things makes a life easier.
Yeah.
You can drive for a very long time, and DCT does most of your job, and engine is refined, 1 liter turbo petrol. So GT line does that. I hope it defines what it does. So a lot of things that this car have. The only part is fuel efficiency, but let's keep it aside because you paying for 18 lakhs and you're getting much more worth than that. I hope so, because the rest of the comparisons of the same segment, I don't think so. Hyundai N-Line, I mean Venue N-Line offer this much of power.
Yeah,
I think it is the same engine, but it does
differently calibrated.
And same gearbox, but it does the same way it is, and lot of perks for this car. And anything you would like to say to SONET owners out there?
I would say this is super. I won't say it is super luxury. It will give you a sophisticated drive throughout, especially for longer drives. So I have driven this car to Chennai with non-stop for 8 hours, eight and a half hours with non-stop. I didn't feel so tired to drive 8 hours by sitting in one place in highway. It is all completely
Chennai roads.
Yeah, in Chennai city roads especially. But from here to Chennai, it's like close to 500 kilometers. But that 30 kilometers after entering into Chennai traffic, it will be a real game changer. It will be completely different drive, and especially the engine will be so much heat. Transmission will be so. It have done so much of transition between from Coimbatore to Chennai. But still, after entering into Chennai, I didn't stop.
It does its job 200 times after that. Like the last 30 kilometers to Chennai, actually.
So it is too much of lift for the gearbox to push on.
From Tambaram, you're done.
Yeah.
So you have to drive another 8 more hours to reach Chennai, actually.
Yeah.
It's just 30 kilometers, but it will be a nightmare. And last question, let us wrap it up from here. So how much do you love this car?
I love this car so much. It is like my second pet for me. So I used to drive most of every day. So I'm not thinking about how much I'm spending on this, but still I love this car to drive anywhere. But as I said earlier, I was thinking before buying this car, should drive only for longer drives, and I should use this car to a limited usage because it's petrol. I can use it once in a while, so that is the main reason I choose it. But after I owning this car, it is so comfortable for me to drive day in day out. I'm not thinking about too much of calculations. How should I wait so much time, or how should I plan a day? All those stuff. It is making my life here so simpler and easier. Less stress on my brain. So I love this car so much. This is my second pet for me.
That's great, and thank you so much, Shibu, for sharing us a lot of things, and you've shared a lot of insights to our viewers. I don't think so. This would be a much better explanation. Like, there is no better explanation that you have given. So a lot of things that you have shared. Thank you so much for that. So once again, we might come back with Shibu with this sumo. So like until then, this is me signing off, Nidhi. Thank you so much, Shibu.
Thank you.